Welcome to Sisanga Family Business. The chicken talk. We're gonna talk about the chickens. And today we're gonna talk about the egg market. Challenges we face in the egg market. What happens when you, after getting all that farm, put it in there, now your chickens are ready to lay your eggs. What happens after the eggs have been laid? Si chitukawu gatumaze okutuse kokoza fiwan wizituse. Betumaro zituse on wizituse stani kokubika. Tufuna tuchia market ya maji gase. Market ya maji ina challenges zayo. Izinjo izilishiden nistalishiden. Now with market challenges is broad. We shall speak it about in bits. But let us start with this. After having your farm set up, after having your visualizing your blessings, after visualizing your blessing and your purpose, you have visualized it as at Sisanga Mixed Farm. We visualized it. You can see the cages, you can touch them, you can feel them, you can walk through the farm. That's visualizing. It's there. It's not in the head. We're not thinking. We hands-on. We visualized it. Now, after visualizing it, you have the eggs. 6 months are over. Brooding is done. 6 months are over. You started with your starter eggs. You have got them. What happens there? How do you get the market for your eggs? At Sisanga Mixed Farm, we're gonna talk about the challenges in eggs market. Challenges in eggs market. The market of the eggs in Uganda is so volatile because it's controlled by the rising price of the dollar, the rising price of all the imported goods, because most of the feeds we use in Uganda are imported. Now we face a challenge of high prices due to the fluctuation of the dollar rates. The cages are imported from China. Storage is imported from China. Now we have that dollar rate exchange. How do we cope up that? That one we shall talk it about in the section where you see why. When you look at our screen, right now we are now at number 1, egg prices. What determines the egg prices? Prices of the feeds. Price of the feeds. Most of the feeds we import it. We have good soil, but we put up maize from Kenya. We're not good farmers in Uganda. Compared to maize, we put our maize from Kenya, Tanzania, because of scarcity. And when the maize is scarcity, putting in consideration the money for transportation, the cost for transportation is incurred, the risks incurred, that means the fees are gonna be high. That means you're gonna increase your price of the eggs at the market of Uganda. You're not gonna get somebody who's gonna buy your eggs. Because when you increase the prices, they buy in this, bring their own prices. The government give them as investors who don't pay taxes and even sell to retail people. Then you wonder, where for us small business people, Ugandans, where are we gonna sell? You get an Indian, they get one who is born in Uganda. He gets 1,000 of them from India. He brings them in a factory. He doesn't pay them. You have your own workers, Ugandans. You pay them. The other one pays them little money. He houses them badly because they don't have anywhere to report or take care. They were brought in Uganda and they're there. He had free labor. He had free taxes. Government gave him 3 tax exemptions. He's an Indian. He's gonna flood our marketing eggs at a low cost. Then, so how are we gonna sell the eggs? How much are we gonna sell when we battle in with the high cost of feed, high cost of drugs? Yet it's us Ugandans who get our own money and go support our local drug ships. Support our own people, our local drug ships. Buy our own maize from our local farms, our local people, Ugandans. These Indians grow their own maize. import their own seeds direct from our country with the tax exemptions. You import your maize from Kenya, you bring it to somewhere, you get it to your sour peppers, you're gonna use it for your chicken, you're gonna find revenue taxes, what. These guys just do the numbers, playing our system, all those loopholes in our government, with the corruption happening, with everything, they get to, we can't sell at an egg at the same price as they sell. Oh, we cannot sell and profit in the egg business when we're competing with such people who have tax exemptions and need to put tax credit and even get free loans from government. That's hard. Because the same people government is helping, they're not helping us indirectly. They source their food from there. They print their own food. They get their own workers, then they use the percentage of workers of Uganda is 20%. Mark you, they even do train our Ugandans on the new technology. No, they don't. They only exploit them. Now, when they exploit them, it's the eggs. For them, they're gonna sell at a low price, or at the market price, or they are gonna determine the market which we're gonna sell all, because they have the capital base. We're gonna follow their market. If they say trays 10,000, that's when they say you can't come and sell it to it at 11K. No, because who's gonna buy? They have already the capital, they have the supplies, they have the supply which is too much and they sell cheap. Because they have three things. You cannot do it. Because you buy from a local farm, your maize, who is selling at a normal price. You're buying your drugs from the local drug shop from a Uganda, who is selling who pay taxes. Everything get paid. Benefiting Ugandans. Then, these people who are coming in as investors and do the small jumps for Ugandans. What do you need Ugandans to do, really? What is left for them? Where are we left to sell our eggs? What are the structures you have put for us to sell our eggs? How can we control those prices? This goes back to the government. This egg price is so volatile, which is hard to control, unless you're gonna listen to the why. How do we do it at Chesanga? How do we try to gap up it at Chesanga Mixed Farm? How are we handling this challenge of the egg market price at Chesanga Mixed Farm? Now, we go to number 2, the egg buyers. As you look at screen, you have number 2, the egg buyers. Please guys, watch out these buyers. Banaba buzibia majiba $2. Kari asoro kuja katinga gum 12. Hey, no gum 12. Never garinya asigala waje woku famia kunigiriza kungwana. Taku gamba kunti waige yungi de mulukum kanjahura mulukum. As we entrepreneurs, as we owners of the farms, we have to keep constant research, always our ears up, our eyes open, listening to the market changes, market prices. Guys, market prices are influenced by politics and country boundaries and political boundaries. These influence prices to the extent you can't tear. The policy influence are the people who give these licenses to these people, but they fail to put incentives to the local farmer to come up. You give tax credits to an Indian or an investor who is coming to Uganda into agriculture. You tell me he knows agriculture more than the people who are born in an agriculture country. So have you given them education, resources, tax exemption, incentives to come to farming, which is a country which is based on agriculture? Then, no, let's go to buyers back. These buyers come to our farm, they just buy it at the price you are, because they're like, you own their masses. How? And when will they stop for a farmer, somebody who feeds the nation, the world, to beg, to plead for a broker, so a buyer, for a middleman, to buy he things like he's pleading, begging, when he is being given substandard or low cost OSB is they're taking his products at a low cost, which is like 50, because he or she has nothing to do depending on the situation and the circumstance he's in right now, because she or he may be looking for school fees. Kids are going back to school next day. It's gonna do that. These brokers, these buyers should be regulated when they come to our villages. At our villages, they should put like a union which holds people to buy their maize, their eggs, and then sell to the government. Then government sells to the other companies. We should have a structure to protect a farmer because he's the mother who feeds the nation. A farmer is somebody who is important, is like neglected like a teacher. People, let us watch out. If you say Uganda, work meat is agriculture, then what are we doing in that sector? What are we doing really? Leave around this, what you say, your sensitization of it is, how many theses do you have in Uganda? These triples you have. Are you really sensitizing, or you just smearing your faces, leaving the whole body not smeared? You people, you only smearing the face, you're not smearing the whole body. There is no sensitization which is 1%. People don't know what they are doing. Those who try, they are failing. And they fail when the government is collecting taxes. Are we putting our people to a curve where there is success, or we work with showing them the downfall? These buyers, or the brokers, or the stores where we take our eggs, or the people who buy them in bulk need to be streamlined on, need to be guided, because these are the people who make farmers lose profit. And them they gain as middleman. Let us find structures to handle that. Let's go to number 3, local markets. Now, local markets, this is where we have to look. When you're starting the egg farming, this wouldn't be my number 1, but I made it to be number 3. Local market, before you start chicken farming, source out the local market where you're gonna sell your eggs easily. 2 miles from your farm. Transport is, as I told you when you're starting up this demo chicken farming, the laying structures and plans tegeka amajiganu situtegeeza kutugamba local market ng'otandika eko ku sooka onoonye ku kyalo kyo wogende gatunda ofunewo bakasitoma bawera obeekwate mu ngalo 5. Abachapati, abamaduka, bogenuka ogeba nubange, era obakwate bulungi bakasitoma bo obawe kasitoma keya. Midi paramount, womala obakwata bwetyo mu ngalo 5. Then you know you can look for us. You have a daily supply here, and you can look for the other percentage of your eggs with the outside market. Then you start sourcing. Right now in Uganda, how we do it as a Sangami's farm, it's go to number 4. How do we do it? That's the main point. How does Checha Sesanga Mix Farm go through these challenges? How does Sesanga Mix Farm scale in chicken farming? How do we handle these challenges? For us, we try to create our own market for our eggs, putting in considerations to set the local market too. But we try hard to get the byproducts, and we try to go to the companies and those local ghetto areas and help local Ugandans. We give our eggs to Emidaraja Chapati on a credit, then we collect the money in the evening, and other money we collect it at the week. We have those midalas Edija Chapati abasita nga bo bali mu kitabo kyaffe labakasitoma baffe taba credit. Tumuwa weekend ne tuzona weekend ya. Tuzimu olw'eggulu tulina abe tuziwa olwaleero tuzina olw'eggulu. Because it depends, we can first which side with the way. If you're not the good paying, you're not a good credit customer, then we put you on a date, we give you today, we pull out the money in the in the night when you closing your shop, or you send it before you close your shop. We have those. Say it out that now we're talking on the why. How we do it at Sesanga. That is one. You sosi, abe chapati, abe amaji, abe chabasiga chikasi, funa yuba tano mukaga, uvire nabo, umanye chibantwana kotri tano, oriantwana kotri kumi, oriantwana kotri nya, then ofnaba maduka, chidijintwana kotra sato, yointwana kotrana. Uganda is broad. It's brutal. Don't tell me you're only failing to call up your stockings and living where you are your comfort zone to go and look for whom to sell your eggs to, whom to sell your manure to, whom to sell your chicken to, and I'm here to telling you, come and support us at Sesanda Mix Farms. I'm doing the same thing. Come and buy our chicken, come and buy our goat's meat, come and buy our eggs, come and buy our manure. I'm telling you the same thing. Come and buy our poshu, our chicken feeds, our broken maize. We have broken maize, just as broken maize. Nga tumukubi, the kasoi tumukubi mu broken ari softi, go itutunda broken yeka. Tuinanda mtunda chicha tu yeka. Tuina broken inga with the episode can ready made. Kira atano, kiro chikumu, kira nakasoka broken wari ari ready. Bamukabada, odia bzino swala, no take a macaron cook, new 12. Nitumukuri broken wari. Cuted, organic arikasori worth, bomunch. Wari, come and buy from Sesanga Mix Farm, because you see, as you look at the videos, the chicken are clean, the cleanliness, everything. You look, when you go to our chicken talk, our goat stock, our maize stock, you're gonna see everything is in structure. The systems are made, the structures are made, everything is well planned. Come and support your own Ugandan with quality, not quantity. Let us go to another why. Location of your farm. You have to locate your farm where you can get access to the market. Transportations of your farm, of your eggs, it has to be paramount. We're talking about why. This is what we do at Sesanda Mix Farm. Transportation of eggs, it has to be as paramount. As we talked about the care and maintenance in the eggs, you know that with transportation. Go watch those videos and see. Storage still goes to storage determining the market prices. Storage of your eggs we talked about in the other episode. Follow us on our TikTok channel and on our YouTube channel. We talked about storage. Storage, you can hold your eggs until the market prices go up. When the demand is up, then you sell. You can hold them and sell. Don't sell in a rush. Rush kills us because Ugandans we don't want to plan. Then you start rushing at the end. Planning is key in farming because farming is risking and patience. Farming is risking and patience. Those with farming, they have to happen. Government support. In Uganda, government support is for the few, the privileged. Don't look for government support. Start somewhere and do. Nothing is gonna change. Nothing is gonna happen. There's no government support you're gonna have. If somebody cannot help you when it's your friend, then you expect the government is taking care of millions and millions to help you. With the government of Uganda, I don't see now it's time to open our eggs, our heads, our mind and go to work. Export of eggs. That's really a challenge. Exporting eggs. I see it in Nakase, in Chiseni. Eggs go in the official, but then there are those wholesalers who buy them. Our Mukari Tulsi, I am looking at that business, trying to do research about it. They buy cheap. No customer care. You have to bring them. They are like the one begging to circle them. Those things need to be streamlined. We're still doing more research about the export of eggs out of Uganda to Sudan, to Kenya, to Congo, to Rwanda. We're gonna open up that. We haven't made the research, but our team is working on it for a breakthrough to know exactly what we do. Because that's a Sanga Mix Farm. We tell you something we have proven. Something we have not proven, we don't speak about it. We first of all try and fail or try and win. and do it, we go and do it. Either we win or we fail, but we come back with results. Either we learn from the failing curve, or we win and come back and show you, okay, we have a new market. When we get a market, we're gonna tell you here on our TikTok and our YouTube channel, oh guys, bring our eggs. We're gonna take these eggs from this farmer. We're gonna take this number from this farmer. We're gonna take this number from this farmer, because everybody has to get. Then we have a market here. Let us collect our local ghetto farmers, not those farmers which are privileged. For us, we're small business. We're just starting up. Jay-Z's ghetto youth, we're starting up. Small, but smart and wise. We know what we're doing. Let's go to market for the eggs. Cut the prices of your market, of your eggs. It goes back to number one. But how do I cut the prices of my eggs and I sell them? I cut the prices of my eggs and I sell them. Because if my maize is suck, I'm gonna get my maize, mix it with my eggs, make pallets, feed my chickens again with the same food. I get the eggs, put them in the drum, get my bishop acid, get my bread, get my maize, mix it, make pallets, give them to the chickens are good. I'm not gonna stop the chicken, they're gonna make their own food within the resources. That means I'm gonna cap up the gap and I'm gonna be in equal challenge with the market prices of the Indians who flood the eggs in the market. The Inuit who flood the eggs on the market because they call them investors when they even don't use our workers. I don't know what. Do we have labor immunity, Uganda? We have the Minister of Labor. Oh, we do. What does he do? What does he do to these investors? Will they even have the numbers of what they tell us they are going to give us employment? Or they are just using us? Oh. Maybe the minister is working. Maybe they're doing better there. We don't know. But we need help here. As the small business farmers, as local farmers, you only looking at the investors. You have not made market. For us local farmers in the egg production industry, you have not. No export, no anywhere. You have not given us alternative where to sell our eggs, giving a chance to these brokers to misuse us, to devour us, to steal from us because we have nothing to do. We have to sell them regardless. We have to pay school fees. We have to close our kids. We have to feed our kids. That means we're going to move in losses. We're going to be floating, not making profits. Then you say we prospering. No, what you see prospering on those infrastructures, do that the thieves who are stealing money. They are not making business and getting money out of business as profit. So Ugandan businesses, to get profit, you have to be and so more mathematical, more digital, I don't know. Because you have to pull in a lot to get money, to get profit. At Chisanga Mix Farm, we try to do the byproducts of the eggs so that we can sell them. We get local customers, we offer credit of it to our trusted customers, find ways of making it happen to scale. That is not easy work. I may tell you these are all challenges, but all these challenges we have overcome them at Chisanga Mix Farm. Come and book. Our number is right there. Book the offices for consultation, for knowledge, for wisdom, for buying our products. Healthy products for those in minds. Thank you for listening to Chisanga Mix Farm. Thank you for listening to Chisanga Family Business. May God bless you. May God bless Uganda. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.